The Bronx market just did something shocking. Condominiums jumped 28.7% in 1 year with 120% absorption. We're selling more than we are listing. Meanwhile, there is a property type that it surged 33% in volume while prices dropped 10.9%, creating a rare value plus momentum opportunity. And properties are moving 16.6% faster, which means hesitation equals losing deals. Today we're analyzing September 2025 versus September 2024, and I'm going to show you the exact properties types, zip codes, and financing strategies that separate investors who are building wealth from those who are sitting on the sidelines wondering what happened. So let's jump right in. Market overview and transaction volume. All right, let's start with the big picture. In September 2025, we saw 125 closed transactions in the Bronx compared to 133 in September 2024. That is a 6% decrease year over year. Now, before you panic, this is actually pretty typical for a market that is finding its equilibrium after years of volatility. Here is the breakdown by property type. Single family residences down from 57 to 50 transactions. That is a negative 12.3%. Duplexes saw the biggest drop from 46 to 29, negative 37%. Triplexes actually up from 9 to 12 transactions, plus 33%. Quadruplexes held steady at 2 transactions. Condominiums slight dip from 19 to 18. The duplex market is clearly cooling off, which we will discuss more in the investment strategy section. But triplexes, they are heating up, and that is where savvy investors are finding opportunities. Pricing trends. Now let's talk about everyone's favorite topic, prices. The overall average close price in September 2025 was $725,985, virtually unchanged from September 2024's $727,500. That is just a negative 0.2% difference. The Bronx market is remarkably stable right now, but here is where it gets interesting when we break it down by property type. Single families, average price up 4.5% to $690,317. This is your stable, consistent performing. Duplexes down 2.9% to $865,103. Remember, volume is down too. Triplexes down 10.9% to $920,292, but volume is up. So this is a buyer's opportunity. Quadruplexes down 11% to $1,117,500. Small sample size, but worth nothing. Condominiums, this is the surprise, up 28.7% to $427,889. Condo demand is super strong. The median price actually ticked up from $710,000 to $740,000, showing that the middle of the market is holding firm. Days on market and market velocity. Let's talk about market velocity. How fast are properties moving? This is great news for both buyers and sellers. The average days on market across all property types dropped from 67.4 days in September 2024 to just 56.2 days in September 2025. That is a 16.6% decrease. Properties are moving faster. What does this tell us? Despite slightly lower transaction volume, when properties are priced right, they are selling quickly. This is not a slow market, it is a selective market. Buyers know what they want, and when they find it at the right price, they're pulling the trigger. Absorption rates and inventory analysis. Here is where we separate the good investments from the great ones. September 2025 brought us 179 new listings, while we closed 125 transactions, giving us an overall absorption rate of 69.8%. That is a healthy, balanced market. But look at the breakdown. Single family, 82% absorption rate, seller's market territory. Condominiums, 120% absorption rate. We're selling more than we are listing. Triplexes, 48% absorption, balance. Duplexes 40.3% absorption, buyer's market. Quadruplexes 33.3% absorption, definite buyer's market. If you are a buyer looking at duplexes and quadruplexes, you have got leverage right now. If you're selling single family homes or condos, you are in the driver's seat. Interest rates and DSCR loan landscape. Now let's talk financing. This is critical for investors. Conventional financing remains king, representing the largest share of transactions. Cash buyers are still active and we're seeing FHA maintaining steady presence. Here is what you need to know about rates right now. Conventional 30-year fixed 6.37% as of end of September 2025. DSCR loans rate between 6.87 to 7.37% approximately. This is crucial to understand. DSCR loan rates are typically 50 to 100 basis points, that is 0.5 to 1% above conventional rates, not the 150 or 200 basis points like some lenders might quote. Use accurate numbers. When you are running your investment calculations, let me give you a real example. Property price $850, down payment at 25% or $212,500. Loan amount $637,500. DSCR rate 7.12%, monthly P&I payment around $42.88. At accurate rates, many deals that might look marginal actual cash flow nicely. This is the difference between passing on a good deal and building wealth. Zip code analysis, where to invest. Let's talk location. But we're only looking at September 2025 data to see the current market most expensive zip code. In September 2025, 10454 at $1,124,500 average. Most affordable zip code now in September 2025 is 10462 at $258,857 average. That is a massive spread, over $865,000. This shows the diversity of the Bronx market. Some standout zips for September 2025 is 10461, 16 transactions at $828,594 average. Investment strategy and recommendations. All right, let's wrap this up with actionable strategies. Top opportunities. Number one, triplexes. Volume up 33%. Prices down 10.9%. This is your sweet spot. The fundamentals are strong and you're getting 10% off compared to last year. Number two, single family homes in 10465. High volume, stable pricing, 82% absorption rate. This is consistent cash flow territory. Number three, value add duplexes with 37% fewer transactions and prices down 2.9%. There's definitely motivated sellers. If you can find the right property, you have got negotiation power. Number four, condominiums for appreciation. Prices up 28.7% with 120% absorption. This segment is hot. Consider this for short-term holds or fix and flip strategy. What to avoid? Overpriced duplexes in soft markets with 40% absorption. Don't overpay. Anything that doesn't cash flow at 7.12% DSCR rate. Be realistic. Zips with consistently low volume. Liquidity matters when it is time to exit. Remember, with days on market down 6.6%, properties priced right are moving fast. Have your financing ready, know your numbers called, and be prepared to move quickly. That's it for this month's Bronx Market Analysis. If you found this helpful, smash the like button, subscribe for monthly updates, and drop a comment below with your questions. I read every single one. And if you're looking to finance your next investment property with a DSCR loan, reach out. Let's make it happen. Until next time, this is Eli reminding you to invest smart, invest informed, and invest in the Bronx.